What's up, you liberals? Today I'm going to be defending this movie, the Super Mario Bros. Like how Sneeko defended that one movie that no one should talk about. This movie is phenomenal. I never enjoyed an Illumination film ever in my life. There's some good bangers I can fuck with. Like, for example, Sing. Or, no, sorry, I messed that up. I mean, Sing 2. That's beautiful and, like, one of the best musicals, if it's considered a musical. The only thing they make is Minions and fucking Despicable Me's. So I'm kind of impressed that they lighten up a little bit. At least it's not another Dr. Seuss film, because I felt that was weird that at one point they were making a lot of Dr. Seuss films. What do I like about this movie? This movie is visually, like, astounding. Like, I never seen a better animated movie. I have seen better, like, drawn animation, but I never seen a really good 3D animation like this movie. I bet there's others out there that are phenomenal, but this movie just takes a cake. Like, honestly, it's just like beautiful. I can look all around the screen. I can see highly detailed objects in the distance or right in front. It's like a movie worth rewatching. The voice acting is actually pretty phenomenal. I don't want to say phenomenal, but it's actually really better than I was expecting. How Chris Pratt and everyone else, it sounded like, oh, these famous actors and actresses are just gonna have the normal voices, so it's gonna sound just generic. That's probably why I was interested in this movie. But actually, it wasn't. It was actually really good. Chris Pratt didn't act like The Rock in like how he did in those previous animated movies he's been in, but instead actually try to put on an Italian accent or New York, Brooklyn accent, and I think he did a pretty good job. I thought he was gonna like try his best to remake the original Super Mario sound like Wahoo, some I don't know. It's me, Super Mario, or something like that. No, he like did it in one part, and it's like kind of like I guess it was like a commercial that they did. I thought it was actually kind of funny. They kind of went to more generic Mario, but all in all, I think he did pretty good than I was expecting because how he kind of trying to like portray it or kind of like preview his voice acting in this movie. I think he just did it for the drama. I'm thinking that if he act like how the memes and how other people was just dogging on this movie when they first heard that Chris Pratt was gonna be Mario, people were just not having it. So I think it was funny that he kind of like basically clickbaited us and got us to watch the movie just to see if his voice acting was bad. All in all, the voice acting and the visuals were really nice. The story was all right. I think the story could have been better, but the pacing of this movie this is like the one the downfall of this movie. It's like they move so fast in certain scenes, add characters that feel like it should be a big part of the story super quickly, and then just other parts of the movie just felt slow. And also like the final spoilers let you know, but at the final end of the movie when they're in Brooklyn, I thought that like that was gonna be a cliffhanger where like, oh, Bowser is in Brooklyn now. Wonder's gonna happen, but they went back to the Mushroom Kingdom, whatever the world is. I think it's just weird because it shows like the pipe getting destroyed and like half of the city leveled, but they still find a way back into the universe. I thought it'd been interesting if they kind of like, oh, we can't go back to our world now. I guess we have to stay here. I think it'll be interesting to see if like I don't know, like I don't know how to explain this. Like kind of like if like Asgard on Earth, you know. Just to let you know, guys, just like don't be like these YouTubers out here saying like, "Oh, the story that makes no sense." Like I think the story is like I guess like it's easy enough to understand, and I feel like maybe if you have a basic understanding of Mario, you can get this film. But like I get what they're going at, like the story and like it's just like cheap, you know, like it wasn't the best story out there. But I think it was a fun, entertaining movie. I feel like I can watch it over and over again just to see it. And then I think the main other problem I had with this film was like Luigi and Mario kind of um see the problem is like sometimes like I know I'm gonna sound like a basic bitch for this, but like The Rock and Kevin Hart. Like, even though those movies are usually dumb, but like the characters and like they have like a relationship. So like when they're in movies, you like they got a good understanding like how they should react to each other. I feel like Chris Pratt and I forgot that guy from Always Sunny in Philadelphia. I forgot that guy's name. But like, see, like those two didn't seem like they had a connection or like really like kind of socialize on set. So like they tried their best to make the brother relationship work, but it just felt like it was kind of weird. I watched the Meat Cannon video of his review, and he basically sums up good. It kind of felt like they're kind of dating, you know? Had this weird relationship, like they weren't brothers, but more like gay romantic lovers. I have nothing wrong with gay romantic lovers, but this was supposed to be a brothers film, and I feel like they tried to do a brothers film, but kind of failed at that. But I'm gonna leave it off with this final saying of my thought of this film, and that is Jack Black. Jack Black has just stolen this entire movie. As soon as I got out of the theater, I just kept on thinking Jack Black's performance and how this could really shape his career. I feel like this movie was a good movie to represent video games in the media industry. Like before that, we had mediocre and maybe some good films. Like the top of my head is like Angry Birds. I like that film. I thought it was a funny film, but like it's not like the top video game film out there, especially like with Resident Evil, Halo series. I like those things didn't really go out good, and like back on the topic of him like trying to put out more like good media adaptations of these video games. Jack Black has stated that Red Dead Redemption should get its own movie. I really like that, but I don't think it shouldn't get a movie. I think it should get a TV show. So much shit happens in those video games. There's so many stories, side missions, lore behind that. Like there's more lore in that than my entire life. And I feel like it would be a good HBO show because I totally forgot about The Last of Us. That show looks so interesting and it looks so cool. And I want to see it, but I probably won't because it has gay people in it. I feel like HBO can make a really good adaptation of Red Dead Redemption 2 or 1, how they're gonna go with it. If they're gonna go with John's story first, then Arthur Morgan's. They should try to make a TV show or get the rights to make a TV show. That'll be interesting. And hopefully, maybe one day, if I get really talented at making films, I can be a part of that. Call me HBO. That's it for this video. The Let's Play of The Forest is gonna be coming out soon. I was just too lazy, and also I was on vacation to edit it. So yeah, it's coming out soon, and I just want to make this video to give my thoughts and say that I'm gonna defend this film to the day I die. I love Super Mario Bros. Even though it has some faults here and there, I feel like this is a good starter for like a trilogy. I feel like the next movie is gonna be a banger, and like even though the relationship between Mario and Luigi was kind of rough, and I felt like they should have more kind of like relationship status with the voice actors. The other side characters kind of just stole the show. It's definitely Jack Black. So if you are hesitant to see this film, I highly suggest it. And I'm just gonna say, I'm leaving off with a note that the Super Mario 2, the second one, I feel like is gonna be 10 times better than the first one. So anyways, thanks for watching. I hope you guys enjoy this video. And make sure you subscribe and like. We at 75 subscribers. Let's get it up to 76. See you guys in the next video. Bye-bye.